Well. Howdy do, people. Okay. It's a fine morning. I just cooked some spaghetti sauce. And I ate it. No, I did not. I didn't eat it. But we are here today. First of all, I mean, it's Saturday, so I think it still counts, but happy Lesbian Visibility Week. And in honor to, I don't even know how this week works. I don't know if it started on Sunday and I just missed it or what. Hang on, Lesbian Visibility Week. I didn't know it was Lesbian Visibility Week until yesterday, so please bear with me. I apologize to all my lesbians out there. I literally have 2 lesbian friends. Oh, it's until tomorrow. Guys, I'm still on time. And listen, we're on theme too, because today we're going to be continuing our cursed castle where our lesbian princess lives. So happy Lesbian Visibility Week. So glad I can finally see you guys with my eyes, because I know you're only visible this one week and then you become invisible, and it's really difficult being friends with lesbians, honestly, because it's like I'm trying to hang out with them and I have no clue where they are. Like, I know they're in the vicinity and I can hear them, but I can't see them, and it's really freaky. So really enjoying this one week when I get to actually see my beautiful friends. Anyway, I'm about to get canceled. No, guys, it's okay. I'll just clip that and send it to my lesbian friends and ask if it was appropriate after the fact, you know? Guys, this is how we're starting the stream. What? I feel like I'm becoming like increasingly concerned with how I open all my streams now. Anyway, on that note, welcome in. If you want to follow. If you want to subscribe. We do have that little scribe. Yeah, if you want to subscribe, y'all. Okay, and we do have that little deal I made where if I garner $100 worth of bits, $100 worth of bits, I will perform the entirety of Hadestown a cappella, and that is a thing I will do, and it'll be so bad. It'll be so bad because I will be everybody and everything. I will be Orpheus and I will be the trombone. You know what I'm saying? So if you too would like to, hang on, my stream manager is freezing. If you would like to possibly be the cause of that experience, we'll say, feel free to donate some bits and make sure to specify that it's for this Hadestown thing, or else I'm not gonna count it low-key, because I'm gonna be prolonging it. But listen, it is, I could probably make a thing saying it's a thing, but I'm not going to. It'll be word of mouth, you know? Wom. Anyway. Ad break over. Here we go. So let me just show you where we left off. I did add one thing just now 2 seconds ago. Oh, and also one more thing. Go check out Prismoth's new webcomic I talked about yesterday, because chapter 1 just came out yesterday, but it's Bug Band on Webtoon. It's also on their Instagram. Go check it out. I can't wait for them to kiss in it, which I'm sure will happen. Anyway, so down here, this is all I did. I added this 2 seconds ago. Like literally right before I went live. I went, you know what this needs? Rocks. So I added them. And then today we're gonna put cracks in the walls, as you could see from my Twitch notification, and maybe some ivy and maybe some dirt. And I was also thinking of maybe adding mosquitoes to this swamp, because look at this water. Look at how stale it looks. We need mosquitoes. But these mosquitoes only bite men and homophobes. And if you're a homophobic man, yikes, you ain't making out of this one, buddy. You are not making it out of this one. I'll hide them in like the reedy places, because I feel like they'd buzz around there, you know? But yeah, if you're a homophobic man, they will just like swarm you, and then all that will be left is your bones, if even. And if you're not a homophobic man, if you're an ally, then it depends on your situation, you know what I mean? Like, Because someone could be not homophobic but racist, you know what I mean? So, like, they're not mutually exclusive, unfortunately. So, it really depends. These are basically our anti-bigot maggots. Maggots? Mosquitoes. I don't know why I said maggot. Okay. I also have no clue what these guys look like, so... Actually, let's not put them right by the entrance, so it's like... Sneaky, sneaky. You know? Also, nobody gave me name suggestions for this alligator, so I might just have to pull up a random name generator and just see what happens. You know what? I won't do that. Okay. Ooh, but they like darker, like murky. I like how I'm trying to be like, realistically, in real life, where do mosquitoes like to hang out? Let me put them there. Oh! Also, on the, actually, maybe I could show you guys. I don't think I have secrets right now. I don't. On the, whatchamacallit, the Manage Worlds map, this quarter just look, I'll just show you. It just looks like a random swamp just in... It's so funny because already this area my Willow Creek looks really weird already because I've just been doing random build challenges, but like it's like, look, like suburban house, some modern homes, suburban house, also a swamp. And I just think that's beautiful, really. It really adds to the property value of the neighborhood, you know? What else? Should we put anything else in the water? A horse, perhaps? That's for all the Poseidon fans out there. Yup. Okay, maybe... maybe I just leave it like this. You would not believe your eyes. Okay, we should put some fish in for the ecosystem. Except I remember these fish being like really... I'll just put a few around. I don't think you could even really see them above water. This is just for the ecosystem. You know, because the alligator has to have something to eat. So we'll just put some fish around for the ecosystem, and then... Guys, this might be a moat around a cursed castle, but that doesn't mean we can't have a healthy and thriving biome thing, okay? We can't have a healthy and thriving ecosystem. I don't know why I tried to find a replacement word for ecosystem when ecosystem is just the word I am meaning. But yes, we can have a healthy and thriving ecosystem, okay? Boom. We're gonna have to go in live mode and see what this looks like later. Maybe not today, I'll decide, but... Let me scooch over. Oh my gosh, not centered at all. Every stream, I've said this before, but every stream I lean differently, and then I'm always off center because of that. Like, I did not move my camera from last night's stream, okay? But I've sat differently than I was yesterday. I think I was more over. Well, obviously, because I was more over, because I'm moving my camera more over, but it's fine. Okay. Here we go. You would not believe your eyes if 10 million fireflies... Is that the words? Guys, I don't remember the words. I can't lie. Okay. I think this is good. Shall we start putting cracks in the walls? Cracks in the walls. We already have this crack here where the roof trim is glitching, but we attached lure to it, so it's fine. And then I don't know how to get the roof to not do this inside, so we're all just gonna ignore that it's doing that, okay? Decorations. Well, or is it paintings? I think it's in paintings. Oh my god, I gotta sneeze. I know these are holes, but they kind of look like mold, which we don't do that here. Cracks? Yes. Cobwebs? Maybe. Mold? Absolutely not. Oh, and there's gonna be no cracks in the foundation for like safety purposes. These are aesthetic cracks, not like, oh no, the house is gonna fall down cracks and we need to be worried. You know what I mean? Like, this may be a this may be a bit of like a swamp princess. She may be casting curses on men who fully deserve it, but you know, she's still living here. You know, she does things for the aesthetic, but not for like safety. Safety is still important, just like how safety is the #1 priority here on the Isabelle Chu's channel. Like, she's not just gonna like willy-nilly. Like, these are aesthetic cracks. They're not like actually. Like, no one's gonna like, the house is not gonna collapse, you know what I mean? It's like when people like rip holes in their jeans for like the aesthetic. It's like that. So they're not like actually dangerous cracks. You don't need to worry about the house actually falling on top of you. But like, it adds to the aesthetic. You know that what? There's this one person on TikTok who does like the like if I don't know what their username is, but they do the like if a princess trapped in a tower was live streaming. Do you know who I'm talking? I'm sure there's more than one person that does this, but the one I'm thinking of in particular, they had like a really giant rose. Does anyone know who I'm talking about? That's who I imagine living in here. Like, they did a video for Lesbian Visibility Week where they're like, you know, like, how did you discover you were a sorceress? Are you a witch-loving witch? Like that, you know? So that's why I imagine living in here. If anyone knows who I'm talking, I'm sure I could go dig through my TikTok and I'll find them, but I don't know where to put cracks. Should I just like, wapow, wapow, you know? Like that? Wapow. I mean, maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe it's not that complicated to put cracks in the walls. There's a crack in the wall. That joke will be made multiple times today, and I do not apologize. You signed up for it, frankly, by being here. Welcome. Oh, I like that. It's like a... I don't know where I was going with that sentence. Okay. Also, guys, are we so excited for tomorrow when... No one else is gonna care about this but me. That's not true. But are we so excited for tomorrow when The Lost Boys has their opening night? Because that means we're one step closer to finally getting a soundtrack. The soundtrack I've been waiting for ever since I saw the show 2 weeks ago. I've been waiting. Waiting. Odysseus, where do you go? Oh, and there's an Epic the Musical is getting made into an animated movie. I'm excited about that too. I'm really looking forward to that. But also I'm a little scared because I'm like, this is a me problem completely. And this has nothing to do with anybody who works on the project. I am so scared that I'm so used to listening to like the current soundtrack, like because it's technically the demo of Epic the Musical, the soundtrack that's out now. I'm scared that I'm so used to listening to it that like when the movie soundtrack comes out, I'm gonna be like, oh no. Now I feel like I have to choose between which one I'm listening to, which is like not true at all, but that's how I feel like, and it's making me nervous a little bit. I can't lie, but that's a me problem. That is literally just a me problem. So I want to make this crack a little bigger. Girl, that's a booty hole. Okay, but overall, very excited for Epic the Musical to be an animated movie. Personally, I really hope they keep all the original cast. And I'm curious to see what art style they end up going with. And I hope to get some of the animators involved. The people who worked on the animatics. But in other musical Let's just talk about musicals, guys. I feel like that's all I ever do now when I'm playing Sims is just talk about musicals. And you know what's crazy? I didn't even do theater. I've never done theater. Just been a fan. What can I say? Ooh, ooh, wait. I like how this looks like it's like coming up through the... Okay. Perfect. And you know what's crazy? While we're talking about the Lost Boys... Hang on. I think we have to overcrack this, and then if I go, oh, that's too much going on, then we can remove some. I think that's what I have to do here. Okay, anyway. You know what's crazy, guys? If I had a nickel for every time I became chemically addicted to a musical that's a remake of a movie... Oh my god, wait, I had bullet points in my head because I wanted to talk about this on stream because I was thinking about this last night and I was like, oh my god, I have a problem. Well, not I have a problem, but I have a weird coincidence. Ooh, I like this here. Okay, but if I had a nickel for every time I gained a chemical addiction to a musical that's a remake of a movie whose main male love interest is played by a known TV star making their Broadway debut that has a song called Wild and that stars Paul Alexander Nolan as spoilers... the big bad, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice in a row, back to back in the span of like 2 months. So, in case you're wondering what's going on inside my head, if you've ever wondered what's going on in someone, what is it? I should know what that line is because I did. Whatever. Okay. But yeah, I'd have 2 whole nickels, which is crazy. And that's like so many specific coincidences too. Coincidi, if you will. I feel like I've committed so many crimes to etymology. I've committed so many etymology crimes in my life. It's like how it's like when I say like if sleep deprivation was a form of currency, I would be in debt for the rest of my life. If committing if the way I treated words and etymology was like actually a crime, I would be in prison forever. Like actually. Okay, well this is the same as that crack over there, and I like it over here, so I don't want it up here, so we're gonna do a different crack. Baby. Yes. Lady, running out to the riptide, take it away to the dark side. Sorry, that song just burst into my brain, and I had to let it out. Does that look like something? I don't know. I kind of like when there's cracks over the windows. I think that's kind of fun. And again, these are just aesthetic cracks, guys. They're not like actually cracks. But look how cool that looks. That looks like whatever crack on this wall happened spread to the window. Maybe someone threw a baseball. Let me make them kiss. Oh, I forgot I put a clown painting. I just turned and there he was. Hey. Oh yeah, I wanted to change this because I don't like that. I'll leave it there for now just so I have it as a reference. But okay. Should probably put some sort of light here as well. Crack-a-boom! Oh wait, no, that's what I just used down there. Crack-a-boom! Oh, we should put a here. We should put one here so it's like... It adds to the lore of why there's a missing roof piece here. That's definitely not a glitch, guys. No, it's part of the story. It's part of the story. Oh. Maybe do a little dinged up spot. Well, no, because this looks more like inside dents, not outside dents. You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't look right. Oh, there's chipping. Well, I'm not going to use it out here. Try to think, like, like, how the crack would be. Maybe, oh, maybe like this. Put it smaller. Like that. No, but guys, it's so bad. I actually had a dream last night, and in the dream, me and this other girl sang the entirety of Wild together from The Lost Boys. Because it was gonna be in the dream. It was so weird. I was at like a summer camp, and then the summer camp, like every morning at breakfast, everyone would basically do karaoke, which honestly sounds great. But anyway, it was gonna be me and a guy singing Wild, and I went, no, let's make it gay. And I went up to a girl and I was like, will you sing it with me? Or like I think I started singing it, and then the guy like started being there, and I went, no, I'm making this gay. And then I don't know if I can't remember exactly. I like made eye contact with a girl or something, and I was like. And we just like knew, you know, we just had that like connection to like make it gay. and then we did. And that was my dream. And it was great. And I sang the entire song. It was crazy. I sang the entire song. We made it gay. And then I woke up and I was like, slay. That was great. 10 out of 10 would go to that summer camp in real life if it was real. So happy Lesbian Visibility Week. I feel like I should clarify. I am not a lesbian. Clearly, we've all seen me on stream. We've all seen me playing date everything. I don't know what to put. I don't know what to put, guys. Boom. Forehead crack. Yes? Is that good? Maybe not. Up there, actually. You know, it's so hard to... Okay, let me think about how I want to say this before I say it. Because what I was about to say, I went, ooh. Actually, never mind. Let's move on. So, how's this looking so far? Oh, I still have this side. Stop it. Stop it. Let me down. Let me down immediately. This freaking tree. Oh my god. No, it's fine. You know what? I'll just do it from over here. I didn't actually even need to see it that bad. Like, no, this is fine. There's a crack in the wall. See, guys, now I have to be so careful not to sing too much Hadestown on stream anymore, or you're gonna get spoilers for our deal. We can't have that, guys. I can't be spoiling our deal. That's pretty nice. Okay, I don't mind that. That's not half bad. That's not half bad at all. And now I look like, I know it looks like that this is about to collapse at any second, but again, remember, this is just aesthetics, okay? It's not actually falling apart. It's just meant to aesthetically look like the whole building's falling apart, but it's not like actually going to. Because it's held together with magic and love. And maybe a sprinkle of spite. I wish there were cracks that bent around corners, but that's fine. Oh no, I'm spoiling again. Sorry. Oh my god, I need to stop. I need to stop. Guys, I can't give you that for free. You owe me $100 for the rest of that. US dollars. I'm just, you know what? I'm just gonna start throwing cracks places, and then we'll see what happens. Actually, maybe I should swap these. Like, do this bigger one down here, and then do these thinner ones up here. They're spreading. They're spreading. Okay. Well. Okay. Oh, wait, I like how that looks. Look at it. Oh my god, give me a second. I'll come back when they're done arguing. Okay. Anyways, so look at this crack I made that kind of looks like a person. I don't know if it's gonna stay though. It's just kind of fun. Now Now I'm like, I don't even know how I feel about these ones. Like, is this way too much? I don't know what's happening right now. Why, yes, of course. I feel like this might be too much. Too much? Maybe I just have to commit and keep putting so many cracks everywhere that it'll look good. Let's find out together. Maybe I just have to commit. Commit to the bit, as they say. Oh wait, that was literally the same one. You're so beautiful, baby. How's that? That's right, I just had to. Okay, we're just gonna commit. We're gonna commit to the to this, and then we'll see what happens. And then I'm gonna cover it with a bit of ivy and such, and maybe it'll help, maybe it'll make it worse. And that's just the joy of Sims building. Sometimes you spend hours putting ivy on walls only to go, this looks absolutely hideous, why did I even bother? And then you just delete it all. And I am speaking from lots of experience in that. Oh, and now she's showering. Great. Oh, but I don't want, if that will. Oh my god, why is it like extra loud today? I swear. Maybe we do like a little crack here. Why is it so freaking loud? I feel like it's extra loud today. The shower is. In the day of night. Wow. It's like lightning. What else do I have to talk about? Nothing. Guys, let's enjoy the rest of this stream in pure silence. This just doesn't look good. No, 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 just keep committing, keep committing, keep committing and see. Oh my god. It'll all come together, baby. Okay. We just have to believe and keep sticking things, and then maybe it'll work. And if it doesn't, and this is hours of work that turns into nothing, that's fine. Okay, I don't like that. I don't like that. Oh my god, 1 second. Okay. Okay, we're good. I think. Stop. Stop. Oh my god, stop clicking things, bro. How do I make it? Okay, there we go. Anyways, back to business. Oh. See, I stood up and walked away for a second. Now I'm back and I'm like, ugh. Okay. Let's start removing some of these. You know, I think this is a little much. Just a little. So let's start removing a few. And now that we know what it looks like when it's very, very cracked, we can now know, you know, hopefully. Wow. I came back and I looked at it and I went, ugh. No. No, 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 no. So let's just get rid of a few. I kind of like how this is shaped like a person though, so I think we keep that one because that's fun. Dearie me, dearie me. Okay, she's better. That's a little better. Okay. Sure. And you know what? No, no, no. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Do you like how my voice gets increasingly higher pitched the more I try to convince myself of things? Okay. And then maybe just like another crack or two back here for posterity's sake, you know. I don't think that's what that means, but can you guys move, please, trees? These towns, keep meaning to look up the lyrics to that bit because I thought I knew the words, and then I was listening back to the song and went, no, I don't know the words. Actually, I'm gonna do it right now while I'm thinking of it because I've been meaning to look this up for ages and I keep forgetting. So I'm gonna do it right now on stream where you guys can't see, but this is just for myself. I'm being vulnerable on stream. It is these plains, these plains, these towns, these fields of amber grain. Okay. I feel I knew that at some point, and then somewhere along the line, I somehow forgot that was the words, and then it's been bugging me. But now the mystery's been solved. These plains, these towns, these fields of amber grain go unseen, are filled with people leaving. People like me. They know it's time to go. Guys, actually, that's gonna be how if the deal goes through, that's how I'm gonna perform Hadestown for you all. My one-person Hadestown show is just gonna be me saying it. I'm gonna perform it like it's spoken word. People like me, they know it's time to go. Anywhere. Well, would you look at this? Where are you headed to, kid? Well, don't really care, sorry to say, cause you gotta find another train. Does this look good? Is this all it's cracked up to be, or whatever the saying is? There's still a little too much over here. Look at this. Let me do a different crack here. Okay, sorry, say, cause you got another trade. All in there for some more others running from your troubles. Ain't no easy way. Okay. Back off, mister. I'm not here for your amusement. Keep pushing me. I don't know what I might do. I'm not looking for a job, but I'll work a day for food. Just a day and I'll be gone. Guys, I think I'm Broadway material. For real. Okay. Yes, better, worse. For better, for worse. Really bad, really good. What are we thinking, guys? Are we thinking? Clearly not. Here we go, let's see. Okay, well, why do all, like, basically all the cracks lean that way? What? You know, like, other than this one. I don't want that. I'm not looking for a job, but I'll work a day for food. Just a day and I'll be gone. I've got nothing left to lose. You didn't jump just any old train, son. This is the Benzini brothers. Oh gosh. Oh gosh darn it. No. This here is the Benzini brothers' most spectacular show on earth. Okay, maybe once I start putting ivy and stuff on, it'll be better. You know? But I guess it depends what kind of ivy we're doing too. Or if I should just do more thorny thorns. I've been waiting for us to settle down, falling in the mind. Okay, I know we tried Wisteria last time and I didn't like how it turned out, but maybe we try again. And maybe it'll turn out different this time. But if I learned anything from Hadestown. If I learn anything from Hadestown, no matter how much you try, it's always gonna end up the same. So you might as well give up while you're ahead. No, I'm kidding. I'm sure that's the lesson they want us to take away. And they say media literacy's on the decline. Wait, okay, I'm actually not really hating this. Not really. But it's like, where are these roots sticking to? You know what I mean? Oh, that's the same. Maybe we just don't question it. Some more than others, running from your trouble, running no easy way. We don't got room for strings. Better yet, I say we red light the moon. Does this look like something? I believe there is something, maybe somewhere. A way to be. Maybe it's a person, not a place. Say what you mean. No thank you. When I saw you, I felt wild, 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 wild. When I left, lost. La 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 la. Maybe if I turn this a little bit, but not that way. Did that do anything? No, because it's a wall decoration, so sometimes it don't do anything. And then you're left looking like a fool. Gosh darn fool. Okay, well it's better than the first time I tried it. The Wisteria. That's for sure. Wisteria, Wisteria. Back off, mister. Okay, stop it. We're having a serious moment right now of decorating, and I need to be serious. We all know how serious things are here on the Isabelle Trues channel at all times. People, in fact, I'm probably going to be nominated for most seriousest streamer ever at the next whatevers. Yes. Maybe if we do another bit branching off here. And if everybody just ignores how this is all clipping and stuff. Hit my Windows button. Okay. No, this is great. Is that me? No, no, it's nice. Oh, wow. Okay. We should make a curse for the Wisteria if it ends up staying. What should the curse for the Wisteria be? Let me think. Let me think. Well, well, I didn't stick it in. Stop that. Don't do that, please. Pretty please. It's not nice when you stick through the wall like that. If you touch the Wisteria, you will die. No, that's too extreme. You will acquire an allergy to whatever your favorite fruit is. Does that work? Is that a good idea? I feel like I'm spending ages on this and I can already feel it in my bones that I'm not gonna like how it's gonna turn out. I can already feel it. I got this feeling inside my bones that I'm not gonna like what's going on here. See, I meant to do this off stream, and then instead I did something else, aka editing my newest video coming out eventually. Who knows when. So subscribe on YouTube, or don't. It's up to you, I guess. You could be like me before I finally subscribed to Danny Motto, where I was just checking in on his channel every day, and then I went, you know what would make this so much easier if I just subscribed to the dude. And then I did, and it did make things easier, shockingly. Ooh, I like that. Maybe they don't need to connect, because it's magic. It's all make-believe anyways. Who bloody cares where they're growing out of? Could be growing up. Okay, no, I'm not gonna finish that. My mother wouldn't like that. Okay. Don't worry about it. Sometimes I go, Isabel, would your mom like that joke? And if she wouldn't, I don't say it. That's one of the many ways I censor myself. Back off, mister. It's just such a funny moment. I don't know why. He's just like, back off, mister. And I'm like, okay. Maybe I don't do it over here. It's just growing out of the cracks. That's why they're aesthetic cracks, because she put little cracks in the walls, and then she put a little bit of dirt, and then she put some seeds. And now these flowers are blooming, because that's how that works, and nobody correct me on that. I don't need to know. This is a fantasy princess anyway, so it doesn't even have to be, like, it doesn't have to be accurate at all. Okay? So if I say that she planted flower seeds in the cracks on the walls and they grew flowers for real life, then that's what happened, okay? Let me live my life. I don't want to hear nothing else about no science or whatever you darn liberals are trying to spread these days. I don't need to hear it. I don't need to hear it. It's all a bunch of baloney anyway. I don't need no scientific method or studies or any of that arithmetic. Poisoning my children's brains, okay? I teach my kids the real stuff, like I don't know where I'm going with this. Does this look like something, or does it just look terrible? I feel like it just looks terrible. Guys, be honest. Does this look really bad? I feel like it does. Ugh, get rid of it all. I don't like it. I don't like it. Just get rid of it. Just get rid of it. Just get rid of it. I always struggle so much with Ivy. Like, it's not even funny. Like, I always want to do it, but then I end up struggling with it for so long that I just give up every single time without fail. Maybe there shouldn't be cracks in the walls. Maybe it should just be a normal house. Maybe I should just bulldoze the whole thing. Just burn it all. Burn it all to the ground. Burn it all to the ground. Maybe I should just play a different game altogether. Screw this. No. Doesn't matter anyway. It's not real. Nothing's real. She just starts having an existential crisis. No, no, no. Guys, we won't do that. Probably. Oh, I didn't realize this was 2 cracks. It's all ugly. It's all ugly and stupid. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. Don't even bother, man. Like, I don't even know I'm trying. Okay, it looks a little better now. I just had to have a bit of a meltdown, guys. It's okay. It's like they said. It's like they say in Blue. You have a little cry and then you keep going. You know. And maybe it still looks kind of terrible. But that's okay. That's okay. It doesn't need to look perfect. Who knew freaking putting cracks in walls would be this freaking difficult? I mean, I knew because I've done this many a times and I've had the same crisis every single time. But still, who decided that this would be so dumb and difficult? I'm gonna move this window crack to up here because I think we need to balance it out a bit more. Oh, I kind of like that. Maybe. This is better. I hate this. I'm not having fun right now. No, genuinely, I'm not having fun right now. But you know what? I've committed. We're gonna keep trying. I don't know. Honestly, sometimes I'm like, why do I keep playing this game? Because I feel like I always hit a point in the stream where I'm like, I'm not having fun right now. Like, I genuinely am not enjoying myself. I don't know why I'm still playing, but here we are. Oh. This is the one I want. Like every Sims stream, I have the same moment where I'm like, I'm not having fun right now. Why don't I play a different game? But then it all in the end comes together and I'm like, wow, that was so much fun. Let's do it again. And it's terrible. It's a terrible relationship. It's a very toxic relationship. What if I just leave it? What if I just leave it like this and we move on with our lives? Or what if I just get rid of the, like I said, I knew this was gonna happen. What if I just got rid of the hour of work I just did? What if we just said, never mind. Get rid of it all. Because I wanted it to look grimy, but now I'm like, it looks grimy and I don't like it. Did I get rid of all of it? No, no, oh my god, I did so much. Oh, okay, I was about to say the second the fish start moving, I've gone too far. Where did I start putting crap? Oh. Okay, okay. Well, guys, what a waste of an hour. I'm just gonna... I think we're just gonna leave it like this, and it'll be like, wow, how is the castle so pristine? Despite living in this mucky swamp. I don't know, guys. Maybe it's because... It's definitely not because Isabelle spent, like, freaking 5 hours trying to work on this and then went, actually, it's all ugly, and undid all of it. So, this happens, I kid you not, every single time. Almost, there's only one time I've been able to successfully put Ivy and cracks on a build, and that was the vampire build. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm just gonna leave it like this. And some people may be like, no. Some people might be like, that's too clean. I don't care. Maybe she's just really good at taking care of her walls, okay? What are you gonna do about it? Maybe she's just really dedicated to the care of the stone, of her stone walls. Okay? And good for her, honestly. Maybe she's just really into that, okay? And good for her. Whoa, what a waste of an hour, and I didn't even have fun doing it. I didn't even have fun doing it. Guys, what if we play a different game? Where'd my drippy flower boxes go? Don't scare me like that. Had me thinking something happened. Maybe the white ones? Is this what? Girl, I cannot see. I cannot see. Oh God, they trying to drown me in this. I cannot see. Oh, is this called the window box of superiority? Wow. Because she is superior. She is superior in every way. There. Now we got a little bit of drippy plant effect going, right? Oh my god. It looks weird. Maybe I just leave it and we go inside. Maybe this is fine. Wait, we can't go inside yet, actually, because I realized there's, like, no lights out here, which is fine. We do want it to be a little bit of a hazard at night, but not, like, too much of a hazard. Like, a reasonable hazard. You know? This no. Ew. Okay, now I'm just looking at things. I'm not even. No, okay. Um. 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 Just okay. Stop. Stop. Lock in. Oh no, she does have a mailbox. Okay. I thought I forgot one for a second. How else is she supposed to get mail? How else is she supposed to get her letters from her loves abroad? I never know like what lights kind of look outdoorsy, you know? Like I think a double light would look good here, but I don't know what that if this looks I don't know if this is correct, you know what I mean? Let me see. I mean, she's fine. She ain't half bad. Let me lower it a little bit and then maybe size it up a little bit. I don't think my half tiles are on. Well, would you look at that? My half tiles weren't on. Maybe that's why everything looked so terrible. If I had my half tiles on, maybe I wouldn't have had such a problem. But we're not doing that whole dance again though. We're not doing that. I'm not doing that again. Heck no. Okay, let me size it up a little bit. Who decided to do medium walls on this darn build? Guys, I need someone to stop me every single time, and nobody ever does. Nobody ever does. To make myself feel better, guys, should we work on the dungeon after this? Should I work on the dungeon after this to make myself feel better? Okay, I like that. It looks very ominous. Ooh, would you approach this house at night? Let me know in the comments below, guys. See, like I could put fireflies. Would that be kind of cute? Or like, should I just leave it as spooky dark swamp? Oh, what if we just have a mysterious rusty lantern back here? Like someone tried to explore back here. They were never seen again. Where's my rusty lantern? What swatches do we have? I want your crustiest, rustiest, mustiest one, please. And it's like, oh, I like this one. I like this one a lot. This one is my favorite rusty, crusty one. Look, and then we leave it back here. We leave it back here like someone tried to explore and then they were never seen again. Ooh! You know what I could do? Okay, we'll hide it here. Like this, and then this will just be a little tidbit for the lore, you know? And then I'll rotate it so that it looks like it got knocked over. Where is it? It's under the bush. I cannot see. Where'd it go? Oh. Oh, that did not rotate the direction I thought it would. We'll rotate it. Oh, okay, I'll have it lead on this stone. Guys, this is gonna take a minute, but it'll be so worth it for the lore, okay? Trust, trust. Look, we'll have it lead on this rock a little bit. Hello? I don't know what they're doing downstairs, but I hear whirring. Is it resting well? Is it resting well? That is such a... How are you feeling well rested, little lantern? With your head upon the stone. Okay, but look, it'll be like someone came back here and they tried to explore or maybe escape. I don't know. They really tried. But then they were never seen again, and all that remains is this singular knocked over lantern. Dun, dun, dun. Oh! My God. Where did they go? Where did they come from? Where did they go? The lesbian princess is actually Cotton Eye Joe. No, I'm kidding. I think my phone's done charging and I've just been ignoring it. Oh. What do I want? Actually I do know what I want. They asked me 5 minutes ago and I didn't see, so hopefully that's okay. Because my phone was over there. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? And what do you need? Can they be the same? Wide open, wild free feeling. Okay, guys. So, yes. So the lantern is rest. Oh, she's levitated. Oh, no. Oh. Cancel. Rotate. I need to rotate her. Rest your head a little more, my dear. Bonk. How's that? Almost there. Just a little more. I believe in you. Yes, I do. Just a little more. 10-ish weeks. Look, okay, so someone was running through here. It was either one of the princes trying to, or not princes. It was either, well, I mean, I guess they're princes. It was either one of the men trying to escape, or it was just someone trying to explore or get someone else out. I don't know. But the point is, yes, the point is, all that remains is this hidden lantern on the ground back here. And no one knows where he went or what has become of him. And you can even barely see it back here, but we'll know it's there. And we'll just say that magically somehow the leaves don't set on fire. Don't worry about it, okay? That singular lantern all the way back there. What if we put something glowing in the middle of this log? I don't know what it would be, but we should put something in there. I should put... Wait, no. Maybe birds. I should do birds. We'll do birds. I was gonna do bunnies, but then I was like... That's too... This is not new. I don't know why you're claiming it is. That's a little too, like, whimsical, princess. Whereas birds, it could be, like, a flock of crows, you know? Or ravens. Or vultures. I don't know. Yeah, because vultures are fitting in here. We'll put it at the base of the spooky tree. The base of the spooky tree. What way is it? I can't see. Did I put it backwards? I might have put it backwards. I can't see. I did not. Okay, well, how are they supposed to get out from there? Guys, where do I put the birds? Okay, wait, let me, maybe if I actually made it light out, I could see what I'm doing. Crazy thought, but let me give it a try. Don't worry, guys. The birds are immune to the curses of the land, okay? Remember, this may be a cursed castle, but the ecosystem is thriving, okay? Boom. Oh, and also... Never mind. I don't know what I was gonna say. Okay, what should I put in the middle of this log? Because now I'm like, maybe I should... actually, that's a lot of work. I'm not gonna do that. So the only light at night is gonna be this light on the door. And then the secret lantern in the back. Ooh. Oh wait, no, that's spoilers. I can't say that, sorry. I keep forgetting that I made you guys a deal. And for those who don't know what the deal is, it's if I get 100 US$ worth of Twitch bits, I will sing the entirety of Hadestown a cappella on my own, and I will be everybody from Orpheus to the trombone, and it'll be terrible. This... Oh! Wait. I was going to put... Maybe I won't actually. Never mind. Oh, I just got a terrible idea. A terribly horrible idea. Sometimes I look back at when I was younger and I used to play with Barbies, and I'm like, no wonder I play Sims the way I play Sims. No wonder I turned out the way I did. Some things never change. You know what? No. I will dangle my terrible, horrible idea before you until the end of the stream, so you must watch. And even worse, I will not reveal my terrible, horrible idea on TikTok. I will only share it but on Twitch, because I'm, you know, marketing and whatever, trying to get people over to a certain platform, da-da-da-da. You get it, right? Anyway, I will save it. There is a very high chance I will forget, though, so, you know, kind of pick your poison with what you want to do with that, I guess. Get it? Poison? Because, okay. Anyway. I just... maybe we just leave it like this. Ooh. Huh, gay. Okay. We'll just... leave it like this. I want a little more oomph back there. Should I make this tree taller? Or is it gonna touch the house? Oh, maybe it won't. Just a little bit. I think I already sized it up. I just don't know how much. Oh, yes I did. Ooh. Yeah. And then if we could just pretend there's like a rope swing there or something, just for funsies. Okay. This is fine. Let's work on the dungeon as a little treat. Or should we work on the nooks? I did work on a nook last time as a treat. That's the clown nook. Because this is a cursed castle in more ways than one. I don't want this down here though, so I'll figure that out later off stream. Let's work on the dungeon. So this is where she keeps, if you didn't know, if you aren't up to speed on the lore, this is where she keeps all the men that try to save her from the castle. Because they're all wrong-uns, don't you worry. She doesn't unjustly capture people. Okay, we're gonna put a fireplace over here. Cause again, listen. She's gonna be somewhat reasonable about how she's torturing people. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, she's torturing men, but she does it with class, you know? Like, and like, she doesn't want them, like, kick in the bucket, you know what I mean? So actually, I'm gonna put a ceiling light in so I can see what I'm doing while I'm building. So like, you know, if it's gonna be particularly cold on a night, she'll light the fireplace for them. If it's particularly hot, she'll give them a little bit of water, you know? Like, she wants to keep them alive. And maybe... Okay, we'll leave it there, actually. I thought about it, and I don't think my mom would like if I said that next bit out loud, so I will censor myself. No, it's not that serious. I wasn't gonna say anything too crazy. Probably. And just as a reminder, this is all fictional, okay? This is all fictional fantasy. Before anybody starts going, oh my god, report her. It's all pretend. It's literally in a video game, okay? Calm down. It's not that serious. And frankly, she could just be this world's, like, actual prison system. I don't know, but, like, does this look... This matches-ish. Not really, but I think it's gonna be the closest thing we've got. Oh. It's too dark. That's green. Listen, when it's dark, you can't... It matches the most, okay? So just a little fireplace in case they get a little chilly. I mean, like, what else goes in a dungeon? I don't know. I think we'll have to venture into debug for this dungeon. But you can reach debug by typing in bb.show hidden objects. Control-Shift-C, bb.show hidden objects. And once you type this in, waboom, you've got debug. And you know what's in debug? Stuff and things, probably. I don't know why it's saying all this stuff is new. It's not. You're just being annoying. Okay. I might actually go into live edit too. But let me check debug first. And we'll just pull out anything that we think would be in a dungeon. But we do have to be careful, because we don't want anyone, like, using anything as tools to escape. So... Oh, wait, I do know. I don't know if it's debug or if it's something else, though. This is their toilet. Oh, it was just... Is this debug? I think this is just base game. We're gonna give him a toilet, okay? No privacy, though. Look, we'll make a little bathroom corner, okay? Because, listen... I don't need these men stinking up my dungeon, okay? You know what I mean? Like, ew. Or she doesn't need... I'm not the one living here. My client doesn't need the men stinking up this dungeon. Thank you very much. Okay, so we'll give them just... And you know what? We'll give them a little bit of privacy. Just a little bit. Like the faintest amount of privacy. So to give them the faintest amount of privacy, I'm going to build a wall here. Close debug. I will get some curtains. Okay? But listen, if they misbehave, the curtains get taken away. This is basically just like daycare for men, honestly. Okay. Put some curtains. Get rid of the walls. Let me see what it looks like. Maybe if I put a spandrel there, actually. Ooh, look, the wood tone matches the wood of the toilets. How aesthetic. Then using tool mod, just gonna can we back a little more? Oh, they both go back. Or, no, they both actually, I know that. I'm sitting like a gremlin. I'm sitting like a gremlin. Like that. And then we could just raise this up into the spandrel. How was that? There, see? They get a little bit of privacy, okay? Look at how benevolent of a dungeon this is. They get a shower, they get a toilet, they get a little bit of privacy. You know what? I'll even give them toilet paper. That's how benevolent I'm feeling, okay? Where's the toilet paper? There. Okay? You even get toilet paper. Wow. Or is the shower too nice and I should only give them a sink? What sinks do I have? Oh, you know what I have? And don't worry, they can't like use any of this against the princess because she's literally magical. She's literally magical and she could use her magic powers to stop them. So, there. This one looks a little too nice, but also matches the aesthetic the best, I guess. The aesthetic of the toilet being a literal bucket. You know what? Yeah. Just to remind them who they're being dungeoned by. Look, they can clean themselves with this hose, okay? That's what they shower with. No mirrors, though. There. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's go back and debug so I can look for dungeon things. And I did just remember. because I did forget, but I remembered what my terrible, horrible idea was. Oh my god, it's annoying me so much that it's freaking... We will put Billy in the build somewhere. Billy can have a nook, probably. Here, I'll put Billy upstairs just so I remember. Just hang out here for now, my boy. Okay. It's just annoying me that's marking all these as new things when they're very much not new things. They're very much not new things at all, actually. So I don't know why you're lying to me. Okay. Dungeon. Maybe a raw turkey? Or chicken? I don't know what that is. I just think it's a turkey. I'm gonna say it's a turkey. Okay. Guys, I can't lie. I've never, like, seen a dungeon before, so I don't really know what would be in one. You'd think I'd know a bit, you know, being the... Oh, right, my secret cave. But the men get fed 3 times a day. For breakfast, they get a piece of bread. And then for lunch, another piece of bread. And then for dinner, they get bread with some vegetable stew, because we all know they aren't eating their vegetables. So we give them that. But for lunchtime, if they've been good, sometimes we'll put something on the bread for them, like maybe a little bit of jam. That's only if they've been good. Okay, I feel like this bucket is very dungeon, you know, to have a bucket. Should I give them a bucket and this brush? The brush is to scrub themselves with. And then every day at... Oopsie. Every day at about 7 p.m. it's bath time. So the princess comes down and they have their little, like, you know, their sanctioned bath time. I don't know if that's what that word means. I don't think so. But they get their bath time. And that's also the time when they can... You know, they brush their teeth. They use the toilet. They get toilet time twice a day. Once in the morning, once in the evening. But bath time's only in the evenings. And if they need to go in between then, well, let's hope you're potty trained, man. Like, you're a grown man, you should be potty trained, okay? So... I'm just pulling out things that I'm like, would this be in a dungeon? I don't know. Oh my god, they would have their little tin cans. Except this might start smelling bad. Maybe not that.
Probably give them something for enrichment as well. Just kidding, of course I'm not gonna give them a bed. Come on now, this is still a dungeon, man. Don't be silly. Okay. Maybe there's more dungeony things in Live Edit. Let me try to think what I can give them to do for enrichment. Okay, let me check Live Edit. I don't need any of this stuff. Okay. I mean, obviously there doesn't need to be much in here because it's a literal dungeon, but like, I don't know, I thought I'd have a little more than this, maybe. Weird of The Sims do not have like, I don't know. This is the timeout corner. No, I'm kidding. Okay. Oh, some pipes. No. This is the timeout corner. So if you have been causing trouble, you go in timeout. No, I'm just kidding. There's a severe lack of dungeon-related materials in The Sims. How odd. Or at least not in any of the packs I own. There probably are in some other packs. But I don't own them, so there's nothing I can do. Before you say UCC, I don't do that, because that's a slippery slope I'm not about to start heading down. We could have a wooden bucket. This dungeon is a lot less exciting than I thought it would be. Well, all I got is buckets, so... This is the bucket we put the bread in, and then we go, like they're chickens. And then this is what we put the stew in, you know? Oh, I guess I should keep them down here then. We'll keep them in the kitchen upstairs. This is the stew pitcher. Oh boy. This is the stew pitcher. Oh, that's not very aesthetic up there, though. Maybe I extend this out. Oh, look at all these freaking bushes poking it. Stop. Stop. Yes, this will be the little dungeon kitchen, okay? Where she preps them, she preps their things to be served. cannot have this many nooks and crannies in here. Then we won't be able to keep a good eye on them. This can be an enrichment corner of sorts. Oh gosh. Or wait. I feel like I'm trying to do like math right now. I don't know why. Everything's math. It's terrible. Well, obviously she doesn't cook the stew and stuff upstairs, because then there's risk of them, like, getting access to things they shouldn't have, like a stove. Let me go back and debug. There's some furniture in debug. But this is where she, like, preps their bowls and things, you know? She'll bring them down from upstairs. She'll put it in the bucket. I just need a crunchy looking surface. Oh wait, why am I doing it like this? Oh, dungeons. Dungeons and Dragons. Am I being blind? Okay, maybe there's actually nothing. I thought, okay, never mind. Let me just pick a surface. And this is just where, like, you know, she'll leave the bucket and stuff, and then she'll bring it upstairs to fill it. She'll fill the bucket with bread, and then she'll fill the pitcher with the vegetable stew when it's dinner time. You know what? This might look crusty if I pick the right swatch, and if I turn it around, it just is like that, you know? As long as it isn't sticking out. What swatch? Maybe the darker one. Yes. And that's where we'll put the stew pitcher and the bread bucket. It really is just like a big man daycare, honestly. Except it's dumb princes who think that this princess needs to be saved from the castle she's living in, and she's like, no, this is literally my home and you're just breaking and entering. So now you're gonna be in my dungeon. Because you were a stupid, stupid man who thought that you could just willy-nilly walk into my house. Like, who do you think you are? You know? No, I won't do that. I don't want it to start smelling. And then don't worry, this archway is like a magical portal. So, like, they can't get through it. You know what I mean? That's what all these little runes are. To lock them out. Because she's a sorceress. A lesbian sorceress princess. This could be where she keeps the soap for their bath time. Because, see, the men she keeps in her dungeon, they're just like... They're just men who need to be educated, you know what I mean? The ones that are, like, actually bad people, she just... Well, I mean, we all saw the fallen over lantern in the backyard. So... The lantern might still have its light, but the person who dropped it does not. We can just say that. Give her. This is the bath bucket. For bath time. But yeah, if you ever see any kids playing with like Barbies or something, very likely they're doing a storyline like this. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I mean, we all know that by now. Like, if you don't, that's kind of silly. But like, if you didn't, this is basically what everyone does during playtime. And I'm saying that both as someone who was once a child, fun fact, but who also worked with children, so... Oh, there's all sorts of drama. Okay, so this is like the bath counter, and this is the food counter, you know what I mean? It's just so much easier to serve stew when it's in a pitcher, because you just pour it on out, you know? And it's a pretty, like, it's not like a super thick, chunky stew. It's like the vegetables are in little bits, you know? Yeah. She'll get them bowls too, but she stores them upstairs. So that's like the little feeding corner, and this can be the enrichment corner where she has their little toys and things for them to play with. Like... Well, first of all, they have books. That's probably their main form of enrichment, is reading feminist literature. Let me see what types of surfaces I have. So every day, I'd say after lunch, no, before lunch. Before lunch, everyone gets deer time. Drop everything and read. And then after deer time, they have lunch, and then after that, it's nap time. Which, like, you know, they are in a dungeon, so they can literally nap kind of whenever they want, but we do have, like, a sanctioned nap time, you know what I mean? So... It's basically daycare for men, and then once she feels that they're ready and that they've learned enough to be able to return to the real world, she'll let them out. But of course, only after signing a blood binding agreement to never talk about what happened down here. And then if they do, because it's a blood binding agreement, she'll know. She'll know, and then they'll be back down here. It's basically... Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna cover some of this stuff up with other things, but that's where she keeps their enrichment things, you know. So, okay. I'm gonna stop here on TikTok, but on Twitch, I'm going to put in the terrible, horrible thing I thought of, which maybe isn't even that terrible. So, head over if you want to see. If not, I'll see you on Monday for Fruit Bus. And for my Twitch friends, here's the terrible, horrible thing I was thinking of. I was thinking, because I wanted to put this cursed fountain in, right? So we're going to put in this cursed fountain. And it's actually the only clean drinking water in the entire dungeon. However, 50-50 chance if you'll get cursed every time you drink from it. And the curses vary from... Where is it? Here. And the curses vary from... Let me think. The curses vary from things as little as you'll go bald for 24 hours to... every single time you try... to, I don't know, just to something horrible, I guess. But yeah, so that is the only clean drinking water in the entire dungeon. And we'll just leave it here to ominously light that corner. Okay. I'm trying to think what the most severe curse would be. I feel like... Ooh. The most horrible curse will be you turn into... You know what? No, someone else come up with something, I'm sure. But nothing too terrible. You know. Something PG-13. You know, like the worst curse outside is that you'll be the end of your bloodline. So maybe the worst curse here is like... Ooh, I know. You lose any form of communication with anyone. No matter how hard you try, you'll never be able to communicate with anybody. Whether it's talking, writing, signing, anything like that, you will never be able to communicate. That's the worst curse you can get from this. And then the least worst curse is you go bald for 24 hours. So, you know, anything between that range. Anything from making fart jokes to stealing babies. If you get the reference, you get it. I might have misreferenced that. But... the girlies that get it. And that's where we're going to end this today. Wow. I will be back on Monday for Fruit Bus. The next Friday for Date Everything. And oh, just kidding. I lied. I forgot. I am not free next Saturday. We will actually be playing Date Everything on Monday and then playing Sims on Friday. So... and then no stream next Saturday. I forgot. I am not free that day to stream. So... I'll see you on Monday for Date Everything. Yes. Okay. Bye-bye. Also, please give me a name for the alligator. I don't have one. Somebody please. I forgot to ask again. Bye-bye.